Ecamm fam, what's up everybody? This is another installment of Demo Mode Pros, and I am your host, Alicia Way. On this episode, we're talking all about green room tips. So if you have an interview style show, or you just love to bring guests onto your show, then you're gonna wanna pay attention to this. Shelly Saves the Day goes over some crucial tips on how you can make the most out of your green room. Shelly Saves the Day, take it away. Ecamm fam, let's take it to live demo mode.
Hi everyone, I'm Shelly Nathan from Shelly Saves the Day, and this is Cooper Nathan, and together we are going to share with you a couple of tips for using Green Room in Ecamm. The Green Room option can be utilized when you are doing interview mode, and one of the nice things about Green Room is that you'll be able to set up a link for guests to join you inside of Ecamm, but as soon as they join, they are not immediately put into the stream. They're put into the green room or a waiting room. So let me show you what that looks like. So one of the first tips I want to give you is that when it comes to doing interviews, it's a really good idea to already have some scene holders in place where you and a guest or multiple guests would have placeholders for scenes. That way you can just assign a placeholder to a guest when they call in, and you won't have to recreate these scenes on the fly. This is such a huge time saver, and it can really come in handy if you also need to duplicate scenes and then just add an additional little thing and then make sure they're labeled the way that you want. You can go a step farther and actually program scenes corresponding to buttons on a stream deck, and you can just press which button that you need to go ahead and change scenes. So it's really easy to set this up. Now, when I'm doing interview mode, I'm just going to go ahead and call in from my phone. The nice thing is your guests can use a phone, they can use Chrome, it really doesn't matter. So it's great for anyone else who's coming in as a guest that they can use whatever device they feel comfortable with. I would always advise that you tell people to wear headphones just to help reduce any of the audio feedback issues that you may run into. And of course, there are tons of videos about audio, and that's not what this is about, but I want to talk to you a little bit about once the person calls in, you can assign them the placeholder if you have already scenes set up for particular scenes and placeholders already assigned, which I have. So I assigned myself, my call-in one, to the placeholder for guest number 1, and then you can see that, and then it will bring them into your production. Now, the really nice thing is you could also then unassign someone if you have a panel of rotating guests. Perhaps you're doing a very long stream all day and you need to change out people. You can assign someone back to the green room. You can assign a new placeholder to a new person calling in. So it's really versatile and easy to do that. One other thing is in your green room, you could have a production manager back there who's never really going on stage or coming on screen, but stays in the green room and can still do things like chat. You have a special chat window that is just for people that is in the green room and the guests themselves and will not be visible to any of the viewers. So this comes in really handy if you have a panel, if you have lots of question and answers where you're like, ooh, I'd like to jump in on this one, or oh, I have to leave. Anything like that you can do in the special private chat back here, which is really, really great. Now, of course, I'm also just going to show you really quickly that if someone is calling in, you probably want to advise them if they are on their phone to flip it so that it is going to be wideways and horizontal to fill up more of the screen. But if worse comes to worse, Ecamm automatically supports videos that are also in portrait mode, and you in the background here as in the green room or as your host, you can actually make sure that their name is either assigned if they missed it, or if you want to change it and you want to change it to something else, you can assign a separate kind of title card for them. And that's an additional thing that you can do as the host. And additionally, you have options to do things such as mute. If someone accidentally forgets to mute their microphone, you have that option to do that as well. So Ecamm is really going to be almost like your whole production studio. Everything is at your fingertips. I hope these tips were super helpful for you. And if you haven't checked out the newest version of Ecamm, make sure you do that, because wow, are there some really cool new features, including my favorite with multi-streaming. So I hope you found this enjoyable and educational. If you want to see more of me, come check me out under Shelly Saves the Day. And otherwise, thanks for having me. Bye, guys. Did you nail it? I think you did, buddy. I think you nailed it.
Now that was awesome. Thank you so much, Shelly Saved the Day. If you want to get the most out of your interview shows and make the best experience for your interview guests, make sure you take advantage of those interview green room tips. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments below. We would love to answer any questions that you have, as well as comment with your favorite part and what are you going to be implementing in your next live streams and pre-recorded videos coming up. We would love to see what you guys implement and see how all you guys' video content levels up. Also, one more thing. We love to build community here at Ecamm. That's why we call it the Ecamm fam. So make sure you connect with us on your favorite platform. We would love to have you as a subscriber here on the channel. So don't forget to subscribe. Also, we have an amazing Facebook group. You can always pop in there, practice your live streaming, ask any questions, and we would love to support you there. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, and we now have a Discord. So you can connect with us and make sure you don't miss a beat or any updates or any new developments that we're working on here at Ecamm. All right, well, thank you for tuning in. This is Alicia Way signing out, and we'll see you next time. Peace.